Welcome to Ghost Files, where the shadows speak and mysteries come alive. If you love chilling stories, haunted places, and the unexplained, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on the darkest tales from around the world. Let's dive into today's haunting. The Crunchy Crypt of Taco Bell. In the sleepy town of Arcadia, USA, a Taco Bell franchise stood like a beacon of late-night temptation, its doors open to hungry souls seeking the sweet release of a Doritos Locos Tacos. But little did they know, this particular Taco Bell harbored a dark secret. Rumor had it that the restaurant's manager, known only as the Crunchy King, had made a Faustian pact for the perfect crunch wrap recipe. Patrons began to notice strange occurrences: a missing sleeve on the drive-thru window, an eerie whisper in the bathroom's tile labyrinth, and the unmistakable aroma of seasoned beef wafting from the vents at dawn. One fateful evening, a brave customer, Alex, decided to investigate. As she approached the counter, she spotted a cryptic message scrawled on the kitchen wall: "The nachos of the damned lie within." Suddenly, the lights flickered, and the kitchen's swinging doors creaked open by themselves. Alex's curiosity got the better of her, and she ventured into the kitchen. There, she discovered a hidden room filled with ancient cookbooks, mysterious spices, and a single glowing crunch wrap. As she reached for it, the Crunchy King appeared, his eyes aglow with an otherworldly intensity. "You shouldn't have come here," he hissed, his voice like the sizzle of a grill. "Now you'll be the main ingredient in the next batch of crunchy tacos." Alex fled, but the horror lingered. Some say that on certain nights, when the moon aligns with the constellation of the crunch wrap, the Arcadia Taco Bell still serves its signature dish, with a side of terror. Others claim that the Crunchy King's recipe remains hidden, waiting for the next unsuspecting customer to stumble upon the crypt. The truth remains a mystery. But one thing is certain: if you ever find yourself driving through Arcadia late at night and the Taco Bell sign beckons, think twice before ordering that midnight snack. The Bell of Betrayal. In the bustling streets of Tokyo, a small Taco Bell franchise stood out among the towering skyscrapers. Its manager, Kenji, was known for his innovative menu twists, blending traditional Japanese flavors with the classic Taco Bell recipes. The restaurant flourished, attracting foodies and fans from across the city. However, beneath the surface of success, a sinister plot brewed. Kenji's sous chef, Taro, had grown increasingly resentful of Kenji's favoritism towards a new, young chef named Hiro. Taro's anger simmered as he watched Hiro receive praise and promotions, while he remained in the shadows. One fateful night, as the restaurant closed, Taro snuck into the kitchen and tampered with the food preparation equipment. The next day, as the lunch rush began, chaos erupted. Customers fell ill, and the health department shut down the restaurant pending investigation. Kenji, devastated by the scandal, suspected sabotage but couldn't pinpoint the culprit. As tensions rose, Hiro began acting strangely, whispering to himself and avoiding eye contact. Meanwhile, Taro feigned innocence, playing the role of the concerned colleague. As the days passed, Kenji's grip on reality began to slip. He became convinced that the restaurant was cursed, haunted by the vengeful spirits of those who had fallen ill. Paranoid and isolated, Kenji started to see visions of his ancestors, warning him of an impending doom. The truth finally surfaced when a security camera caught Taro's incriminating actions. Confronted with the evidence, Taro's facade crumbled, revealing a deep-seated jealousy that had driven him to destruction. But it was too late. The damage was done. The Taco Bell franchise closed its doors forever, a testament to the devastating power of betrayal and ambition. Kenji, shattered by the experience, wandered the streets, a haunted man forever changed by the bell of betrayal that tolled in his heart. The once thriving restaurant stood vacant, a haunting reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the shadows of success. Some say that on quiet nights, you can still hear the whispers of Kenji's ancestors, warning others of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the devastating consequences of betrayal. The Last Order. In the heart of Los Angeles, a Taco Bell franchise stood as a beacon for the city's late-night revelers. The restaurant's neon lights reflected off the wet pavement, casting a gaudy glow over the deserted streets. Inside, the manager, Rachel, prepared for the final push of the night, her staff moving with the precision of a well-oiled machine. As the clock ticked closer to midnight, a lone customer wandered in, his eyes sunken and his clothes disheveled. He ordered a simple Crunch Wrap Supreme, but Rachel noticed something peculiar. He seemed to be watching her, his gaze lingering on the kitchen staff with an unnerving intensity. As the minutes passed, more customers trickled in, each with their own stories and struggles. But there was something off about this particular group. They seemed uniform, their movements almost choreographed. Rachel's instincts screamed a warning, but she pushed on, fueled by a mix of curiosity and determination. The customer who'd first caught her attention approached the counter again, this time ordering a series of increasingly complex and specific dishes. Rachel's staff struggled to keep up, the kitchen descending into chaos. It was then that she noticed the customer's eyes, cold, calculating, and devoid of humanity. Suddenly, the lights flickered, and the kitchen's equipment ground to a halt. In the darkness, Rachel heard a low hum, like the reverberation of 1,000 whispers. When the lights returned, the customers were gone, but the orders remained, scribbled on the board in red ink. Prepare for assimilation. Resistance is futile. Rachel realized too late that the customers were not of this world. They were vessels, drones serving a sinister force that fed on the consumption of fast food. The Taco Bell franchise was chosen for its strategic location, a nexus point for the convergence of human desire and otherworldly hunger. As the night wore on, Rachel and her staff were forced to prepare order after order, the kitchen working at an inhuman pace. The customers kept coming, an endless stream of identical faces, their eyes glowing with an ethereal light. When the sun rose the next morning, the restaurant was spotless, the equipment humming back to life as if nothing had occurred. But Rachel and her staff were never seen again, their fate a dark mystery lost to the void. The Taco Bell franchise remained, a beacon for the hungry and the unwary, waiting for the next group of victims to stumble into its clutches. Some say that on certain nights, when the neon lights flicker and the kitchen equipment hums in harmony, you can still hear Rachel's screams, echoing through the void as she's forced to prepare the last order for an eternity of consumption and servitude.